Hi, this is Nirmal Rewaria, Chief Business Officer of LenDenClub. LenDenClub अपने जो प्रिविलेज पार्टनर्स हैं उनके साथ काफ़ी कुछ गुफ्तगू करते रहते हैं और उनके बारे में जो पूरी दुनिया है उनके बारे में बताना चाहते हैं। आज हमारे साथ में मिस्टर श्रीनाथ प्रभु जो बोरीवली बॉम्बे से हैं, हम उनके साथ बात करेंगे। श्रीकांत जी, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। टुडे यू हैव कम टू आवर ऑफिस and you have taken up time for this conversation. Thanks very much for this privilege which you have given to us today.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure actually to come here, and thank you for giving time. This is kind of a recognition which I'm very happy to get. Thank you so much.
Good. So before moving forward, I would like to ask something about yourself. How did you start your journey? और ये ओवरऑल जर्नी कैसे रही आपके लिए, और ये मतलब exciting रही या कहीं उतार चढ़ाव आए and all that? In case you can share those experiences.
So sir, this journey actually was started by my father.
Okay.
In 2002.
Okay.
Previous to 2002, वो Bank of Baroda के साथ में थे for 31 years. And I joined this business in 2014.
Okay.
So from 2002 to 2014 he drove the business.
Okay.
And 2014 में जब मैं ज्वाइन हुआ उनके साथ में, तो देखा कि the general awareness among people about investments was little less. They were good savers. तो पैसा बहुत लोग बचाते थे. I'm talking about the salaried class of people. But investing का they did not know where to invest. They did not know how to take that calculated risk. So that we started guiding people. Okay. And it was, I wouldn't say it was a smooth journey. But it did not have downs as such. Okay. But the recent down was COVID. But we all, including us and our investors, we ran through it, and now things are set.
Good. So almost 10 years you have been running this business now.
Yes sir. 10 years have been completed. Okay. And when I joined, we were managing close to 19 CR of people's money. Okay. And today we have crossed 100 CR. My God.
एक बार तालियां हो जाए आपके लिए. Very nice. Good. 100 crore is a good AUM itself.
Yes.
And once you joined this business, any generation gap you found, like your father ran this business for 10 years and then you joined, so any?
Definitely sir. So the first thing was that when my father used to manage things, it was all paper. Yeah. Even the industry had not evolved to paperless transactions. And my father was very comfortable in paper transactions. So when we joined, the first challenge for us was that we need to make everything paperless. Right. That was one. Yes. The second was, once you cross 100 crores, you have to take very calculated steps when you advise people. Definitely. And so that they have completed their journey with us since the last 10 years. Things become a little more tricky when you are managing bigger portfolios.
Very nice. So any staff you have with you, or you are running the show alone?
Yes sir, we have 2 staff apart from 2 of us. And that's how the show is run. Because of a lot of things today happening online and on web calls, it is not very important to have a huge team, but we need good people. Good.
So end of the day, this is the era of digitization. Yes. So you need to have more people and all that.
Right.
You must be catering investors from across the globe or in India or Bombay itself.
We do have a bit of NRI clients. Okay. And most of them are based in India. Okay. 80% would be in Bombay. Okay. Remaining 20% spread across Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Gurgaon. So that is the mix of clients. NRIs are there mostly across Dubai and Muscat.
Good. And there's the power of digitization, that sitting in Bombay you can serve NRIs and all that.
Very true.
We pray that you should get more NRIs in your portfolio down the line itself.
And so we feel that we want to explore the B2, the tier 2 cities.
Tier 2 cities also.
Yeah. Because we see a lot of potential.
And you planning to open more branches, like you are from Bangalore.
Yes.
So any Bangalore branch you would like to open and all that?
Definitely. Would love to.
Good. So you talked that you have 100 crores AUM in mutual fund and all that. Yes. So apart from mutual fund, what sort of other products you offer to your investors? Because end of the day, we always, the golden rule is that investors' money should not go in one basket itself. So
Right,
any spectrum of products you also offer apart from that?
Definitely, sir. So what we do is once we meet a particular investor, we see first what he is comfortable with.
Okay.
There have been cases where we have not recommended a mutual funds,
Okay.
and we have recommended a short-term based product like a P2P,
Okay.
or probably a FD for that matter.
Okay.
So yes, there are products that we recommend. We are also looking into newer products like AI tools,
Okay.
which manage your stock portfolio.
Okay.
There are P2P offerings, as I said.
Valid.
We are looking at AIFs as well, especially the real estate AIFs.
Okay.
For people who don't want to put a lot of money in physical assets.
My God. Good. Very nice. And end of the day, how many families or investors you are catering, and how do you acquire more investors and all that?
Sir, the investor acquisition, usually we don't plan for that.
Okay.
It happens only through references. We have never done a cold call.
Yeah.
We in fact don't have a client who's a stranger.
Okay.
Every client knows somebody
My God.
who's an existing client. Because when my dad started, it was all a family and friends kind of thing.
Okay.
So all our clients are basically references of friends or family. Currently, there are around 300 families that we manage.
300 families, it's a good number itself.
Yes.
It means you must be having around 1,200 investors, because
so if you consider 3 per family, around 900 investors. Yes.
So getting clients through references shows that how good is your advice, and how people must have achieved their financial goals and all that.
Right.
That's why they must be referring to you to their friends and family members.
Definitely. In fact, sir, we get happy when we see that people have completed 10 years of their investing journey with us, when their money has multiplied, they have beaten FD returns, and they are fulfilling their goals now, like a daughter's education or children's marriage and all that things. We also get happy when a 48-year-old investor tells us that I have accumulated enough, now I don't need to work. Now I'm working out of choice.
Good.
So that is itself a huge milestone for us.
Very nice. So whenever some investors comes to you, what sort of strategy you adopt that? Because end of the day, there are various mindset of people come to you. So
Right.
How do you handle their temperament, and how do you assess that how much risk they can take, and then how do you advise them?
So we do something called as a risk profile.
Okay.
So there are 2 things that we do. One is a risk profile, which considers your age, income, liabilities,
Right.
and one is a risk tolerance. So थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बोलता हूँ.
Please.
एक होता है कि whether you have money, आपके पास पैसा है इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए या नहीं,
सही बात है.
एंड आपके पास कोई लोन है कि नहीं. That is your risk profile.
Okay.
Your risk tolerance is that आपने एक बार इन्वेस्ट कर दिया, मान लो आपके पास पैसा है, आपने लगा दिया पैसा, अब आप कैसा बिहेव करते हो with that investment product. So that is risk tolerance. In our discussion, we try to take a note of both these things. We ask them their previous experiences of what they have done till date. If a person tells me that I have never invested in a market related instrument, I would probably not give him a market related instrument, or I'll keep the allocation as very less.
My God, in my 25 years of career, I have met lots of MLDs, but nobody has used this term risk tolerance wala.
Right.
I appreciate you for that कि आप risk tolerance भी आप देखते हैं, because end of the day इन्वेस्टर्स इन्वेस्ट कर देता है आउट ऑफ एक्साइटमेंट, लेकिन उसके बाद में अप्स डाउन को जब उनको देखता है, देन ही बिकम्स अपसेट एंड ऑल दैट, देन ही calls the advisor and all that.
Very true.
So before investment, if you are checking that how much risk tolerance is having, that is big thing itself.
Yes.
Very nice, yaar.
Thank you.
Good. Any milestones you would like to utter that ये मेरी लाइफ में ऐसा कुछ मूवमेंट आया था जो आज तक मुझे याद है in terms of achievement in business and all that?
Okay. So sir, one achievement that is there is that there was one particular family who has been investing with us since almost 15 years now.
Okay.
And despite of having a lot of people around them to advise them, they chose us as mutual fund distributors.
Okay.
And right now I can say that we manage around 8 crores just for one family. So that is one of the biggest achievements for us. And they are completely they know the industry. They have become aware now.
Okay.
They have referred us to more than 20 to 30 clients.
My God.
So that itself is showing us that we do some good work.
Very nice.
And we are happy of that.
Good. So how do you add new edge products in your portfolio? Because end of the day, various people, they have mindset that they stick to few products and all that, which
Right.
they are comfortable and all that.
Right.
But now the era has been changing and new age products are coming. So
Right.
how do you select new age products and all that?
Sir, firstly, we make sure that it is regulated.
Right.
So that is the main part where we select.
And
Once it is regulated, we take a look at the promoters,
Okay.
whether the company is in profits itself,
okay.
right? In any space.
Mm-hmm.
Then we see how transparent is the team.
Very nice.
Is the higher management okay to meet us? Are they approachable? We see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as I said, we invest our own money first, and then we show our own returns to people. We show our own experiences, and then just take a portion of their money and tell them, you try it out with the 10% of your wealth.
My God,
We try to do that.
This is amazing.
We go slow, basically.
Like in the entire conversation, you have told 5 points. You never told that we also consider commission. So I feel that commission is last priority in your bouquet itself.
Definitely,
Because
sir,
end of the
definitely.
day, the investors' money safety is important for you. The way
Yes.
you have been like selecting various companies' products. now.
Yes.
Definitely.
Commission is definitely important. We
Yeah.
do earn commission, but it should not be a win-win situation only for us. It should be a win-win situation for us as well as the client.
Good. Definitely, I appreciate you for that. Since when you have been selling P2P, or when did you know about P2P industry itself?
Okay. Sir, we knew about P2P since 2005 actually.
My God,
Uh,
2005.
When there was Faircent,
Okay,
and I think there was Monexo as well. I'm not too
Okay.
sure. But we never recommended it.
okay,
Same reason being, it was not regulated.
okay,
Even today, there are some industries like say crypto,
Mhm.
which is not regulated, right?
Okay.
So we never give it to people. We never advise people to invest there as well.
okay,
So P2P for us, the actual when we went in the game was 2021.
okay.
When we started off with 2 to 3 companies,
Mhm.
your company was also one of them, and it has been a very smooth experience in that.
Good. So till now, experience is good in P2P
Very
industry.
good, sir. Very
Okay. Any input you would like to give to your MFD friends, that whether they should, or investors itself, that whether investors should add P2P in their portfolio or not? Any advice for investors?
Right. Sir, my first advice to investors would be, to my investors as well as to anybody else, would be to not complicate things. Don't have 20 products in your portfolio.
Okay.
Just going for the best fund every time will not make you money.
Mhm.
Go for simple 2 to 3 products. Go for something that you understand,
Okay.
and then start investing.
Okay.
And the main thing for investors is that any product that you select,
Mhm.
it has a tenure.
Okay.
So if you select a market related product,
Mhm.
it will have a particular tenure you are supposed to be in.
Very
So follow the tenure,
Okay.
and only then make judgment saying that is it a good or a not suitable product for me.
Good. So you are making investors' life simple and all that.
We
so
try
that
to, sir.
definitely.
Yes.
Now, in case you have something you would like to know something about P2P industry and all that,
Definitely, sir.
please feel free to ask anything.
Definitely. The idea today to meet you
Yeah.
was I had a couple of questions myself.
Okay.
So I'll just get on with it.
Please.
Sir, one thing, risk wise,
Mhm.
how would you compare P2P
Mhm.
to a mutual fund, say for example?
Okay. So mutual fund industry is almost 50-year-old in India now,
Right.
and we have not seen any accident, like no AMC or fund manager has run away with investors' money and all that.
Right.
So when I compare mutual fund with P2P, like again, I come from some tier 2, tier 3 city and all that. So I always define things in a simplified way itself.
Right.
So in mutual fund, it's a regulated industry itself. P2P is regulated. In mutual fund, regulator is SEBI.
Right.
In P2P industry, regulator is Reserve Bank of India, RBI.
RBI.
In mutual fund, who manages the fund? AMC, we call Asset Management Company.
Right.
Here the money of lenders, it is managed, or it is like the platform is called NBFC P2P.
Right.
So RBI issues licenses, that license name is NBFC P2P.
Right.
The objective in mutual fund industry of AMC is to generate returns for investors. Here P2P platform objective is to generate return for lenders itself.
Right.
Now in mutual fund industry, where the fund manager invest money in companies,
Yes, in stocks of companies.
in stocks and all that.
True.
Here the money goes to borrower.
Right.
In mutual fund industry, before investing money in stocks, the fund manager analyze financials of various companies and all that. The fund manager meets various promoters and all that. Then he decides whether I should invest in this company or not.
Right.
In P2P industry, before putting lender's money into borrower, we select 600 parameters of borrower.
All right.
In P2P industry, whenever someone comes for taking money, the borrower has to become eligible borrower.
Okay.
And to become eligible borrower, we check 600 parameters.
Got it.
Then once the fund manager select in mutual fund industry company, then he diversified the money into various sectors and stocks and all that.
Right.
In the same way, once the borrowers becomes eligible borrower, the lender's money goes to n number of borrowers.
Okay.
So here also we diversify the lender's money into thousands of borrowers, so that
Okay.
risk can be diversified.
All right.
In mutual fund industry, there is no guarantee of return and all that.
True.
In the same way, P2P industry, there is no guarantee of funds and all that.
Right.
In mutual fund industry, it is that there is a risk of market,
Right.
be it
Market
stocks or equity or that. But in P2P, there is no market risk itself. So in a simple way, in case someone compare apple to apple, then people will realize that the mutual fund industry is SI.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
So in this way, people should compare mutual fund industry with P2P lending.
With P2P industry.
Then they will get comfort कि यार ये तो वैसा ही है, because end of the day, in last 50 years we have seen now mutual fund has become a product.
Right.
Earlier we used to sell it as a concept.
Right.
25 years back when I started selling mutual fund, we used to sell कि पैसा डूबेगा तो नहीं.
Exactly.
And we used
That was
to
the
tell-
first question.
Yeah,
Right.
we used to tell custodian है, SEBI है, trust and all that, आपका पैसा डूबेगा नहीं.
Right.
Then people used to give us 500 rupees का SIP. Now after 25 years, mutual fund has become a product.
Right.
Right now, P2P industry is in the same the way
Developing
25 years back mutual fund industry was there.
Okay.
So right now we have to sell P2P as a concept itself. But if we parallelly check, it's like mutual fund only. Regulator is there. P2P platform can't touch investor money the way fund manager can't touch investors money and all that.
Right.
So it's like same.
So, sir, in continuation to this question, what are the risk mitigation techniques that RBI is using, with P2P companies?
So
What all has RBI done?
Yeah. So the regulation RBI brought in 2017, and before regulation RBI did lots of research on P2P lending itself. They went globally, they studied in various countries how this concept is working and all that. And after full research, RBI launched this industry in 2017.
Okay.
And while defining regulations, RBI को दो बड़ा रिस्क लगा इसमें, that because RBI has seen lots of accident in last 70 years.
Right.
बहुत सारे promoters पैसा लेके भाग गए, बहुत सारे banks टूट गए and all that. So while defining regulations, RBI का जो 17 साल का experience था, everything they have put in that regulation of P2P lending industry. The first biggest risk RBI envisaged in 2017 कि यार जिसको मैं लाइसेंस दे रहा हूँ, जो P2P lending platforms है, उनके promoters, employees, they might run away with my lenders' money. That was the biggest risk RBI envisaged.
The biggest cause.
Biggest cause because वहाँ पे पूरा का पूरा principal ही लेके जा सकते हैं. That was the biggest risk RBI envisaged.
Right.
And second risk was that कि जो borrowers आ रहे हैं, वो borrower पैसा लेके चले गए, वो नहीं देंगे तो क्या होगा?
Okay. That means उनका credit quality इतना अच्छा नहीं
अच्छा
होगा,
नहीं
वैसा
होगा तो क्या
वो
होगा?
सोचा था उन्होंने.
ऐसा सोचा.
Right.
तो दो ही इसमें बड़े रिस्क है कि P2P इंडस्ट्री में पैसा कैसे डूब सकता है, या तो P2P प्लेटफॉर्म पूरा का पूरा पैसा लेके चले जाए, या बोरोवर्स पैसा लेके गए नहीं देंगे तो क्या होता.
Right.
बट दोनों रिस्क में जो पहला रिस्क है P2P लैंडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म भी पैसा लेके चले गए, वहां पे पूरा का पूरा प्रिंसिपल ही जा सकता है. तो दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट रिस्क RBI envisaged. फॉर दैट RBI स्टडीड म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री. तो लास्ट टिल 2017 लगभग 40-50 साल का म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री का बैकग्राउंड था. इन लास्ट 40 years we have not seen any accident in mutual fund industry.
बराबर.
No fund manager or MC has run away with investors money because mutual fund का ओनरशिप एक ट्रस्ट के पास है.
बराबर.
The same concept जो फॉर्मेट है in regulation on page number 15, RBI gave framework to all P2P lending platforms, और उसमें RBI ने बोला all P2P lending platforms को कि आप मेरे लेंडर और बोरोवर के पैसे के हाथ नहीं लगाएंगे.
Okay.
The biggest statement in the regulation RBI told no P2P lending platform should touch lenders and borrowers money.
Okay.
all these transactions should happen through escrow account, and this escrow account should be managed by a trust.
Got it.
And RBI told that this trust should be regulated by me. Me means RBI.
Oh.
In mutual fund industry, the regulation of trust is with SEBI.
With SEBI. Yeah.
In mutual fund, the 1/3 trustees can be sponsored by AMC. But RBI told in this trust, no trustee should be sponsored by P2P lending platform. तो RBI 70 साल में दूध का जला हुआ था, तो छाछ चुम फूक के पीता है. RBI ने जो पहला बड़ा रिश्ता वो रेगुलेशन खत्म कर दिया, so that no P2P lending platform should run away with investors money. तो ये बड़ा रिश्ता जो RBI ने रेगुलेशन भी खत्म कर दिया. तो सेकंड इस बोरोइंग साइड पे वो सब के सब चोर नहीं होते हैं. देखो एंड ऑफ द डे हर P2P lending platform के अलग अलग पैरामीटर्स होते हैं. द वे आई एक्सप्लेन यू की इंडस्ट्री एंड ऑल दैट. So in LenDenClub we have 4 risk mitigation parameters जहाँ पे that help us to generate return for investors itself.
Got it.
I hope
very convincing.
Good.
Sir, I think one last question.
Yeah.
In fact, it is. I wanted to know. Tell us some interesting facts about LenDenClub. What people might not know, or I might not know.
Yeah. So I always tell that कोई भी बैंक और NBFC across the globe, not in India, across the globe क्यों डूबती है? Because of one reason which is called ALM. Asset liability mismatch की वजह से कोई बैंक और NBFC डूबती है. ऐसे ALM mismatch क्या होता है? मैंने आपसे 3 महीने का पैसा लिया 8% पे, और मैंने आगे 6 महीने के लिए लोन दे दिया 12% पे.
Got it.
I will earn 4% extra.
Right.
But after 3 months you will come and ask your money.
Obviously. Yes.
उसको मैंने 6 महीने का लोन दिया है, वो तो देगा नहीं मुझे.
Right.
तो at the time what I will do, आपका जो पोर्टफोलियो मैं किसी और को बेचूंगा.
Like a secondary sell.
That is called secondary sell in the parlance of regulator. But साधारण भाषा में इसको बोलते हैं एक की टोपी दूसरों को पहनाना.
Okay.
At LenDenClub, in case someone come with 12 months का investment or lending, that money goes to only those borrowers जिनका टेन्योर 12 महीने से कम का होगा.
Got it.
Because हमें पता है कि मैं 12 महीने वाले को ही मैं लोन दे रहा हूँ, सबके सब पैसा दे देंगे, तो 12 महीने बाद मुझे टेंशन नहीं होगी कि मुझे पोर्टफोलियो किसी और को बेचना है. तो we don't believe in secondary sales.
Got it.
That is the best part of LenDenClub, and that's why we have never launched liquid plan. We don't come up with short-term plans and all that, because इसका फायदा क्या होता है कि रात को नींद अच्छी आती है. LenDenClub को भी नींद अच्छी आती है, आप जैसे हमारे पार्टनर्स हैं, आपको भी नींद अच्छी आती है और आपके इन्वेस्टर को भी नींद अच्छी आती है, क्योंकि बुरा वक्त बोल के नहीं आता. अभी 12 महीने बाद मैं ये मान के चलूंगा कि मैं आपका पोर्टफोलियो किसी और को बेच दूंगा, लेकिन बुरा वक्त 12 महीने बाद आ गया तो नया लोग तो मिलेगा नहीं मुझे आपका पोर्टफोलियो बेचने के लिए. उस समय आई विल डिफॉल्ट. सो LenDenClub का एक सबसे बड़ा यूएसपी है कि वी डोंट बिलीव इन सेकेंडरी सेल, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव नॉट लॉन्च्ड लिक्विड प्लान और शॉर्ट टर्म प्लान.
Okay.
वैसा है.
Good. So sir, I think my doubts are clear.
Okay.
You have answered my questions, and there was a lot of learning जो यहाँ पे हुआ आज. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you कि आप यहाँ पे आए, और एंड ऑफ द डे हमें आपसे बहुत सीखने को मिलता है, बिकॉज अलग अलग तरह के लोग होते हैं, अलग अलग आपका एक्सपीरियंस होता है, और आपके इन्वेस्टर का एक्सपीरियंस आपको काफी एक्सपीरियंस देता है, और वो एक्सपीरियंस आप हमें पास ऑन करते हैं. इससे हमें काफी फायदा होता है, और आप हमसे जुड़े रहे हैं, और आप आज यहाँ पे हैं और हमारी हेल्प कर रहे हैं हमारी कंपनी ग्रो करने के लिए. उसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू सर, माय प्लेजर.